Hey, good morning, guys. This is week 9, day 3. More plagues. So we had 4 plagues yesterday, and today we get more. More. You'd think that Pharaoh would be like, hey, this is enough devastation. Let him go. Ah. So Moses and Aaron, they meet Pharaoh again, and they keep coming back to him. Uh, so since Pharaoh hadn't repented, Moses says, all right, there's going to be a disease come and kill all your animals sick and die. It's going to be horrible. But the Israelites, they were going to be untouched. And uh, Pharaoh didn't change his mind. He still's like, He's like, I don't care if they all get sick and die. He didn't change his mind, says him. They're like, nope, 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 not good enough. So Moses and Aaron go back, and Moses goes to the fire, and he gets some ash out of their fire, throws it up into the air, and it comes down. Boils just came down on everybody. The entire land of Egypt. Big old blisters. Painful blisters. And they were all getting sick, and it was horrible. But the Israelites were protected. That boils didn't make it to go in the Israelite camp. Well, the Egyptians, they get sick, and they're in there just scratching, putting bandages on, and they're just, and they were miserable. Oh. But Pharaoh, he's like, no, 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 still not going to let him go. Oh. So, and then finally, God tells Moses, says, Moses, go to Pharaoh early in the morning. Oh, there's his staff. Go to Pharaoh early in the morning and tell him hailstones are going to come down, and anybody or anything caught outside will die. And Pharaoh's like, ha! Your God can't do that. But God can. God sent hailstones down and lightning. And some of the people believed him. There were some people are starting to believe it. Says, hey, you know what? He's warning us. And they stayed indoors. And they even got some of their animals they had left indoors. But others like, nope, no. God ain't going to do that. And they went about their normal day, go working out in the field. And they died. And their crops were beat to a pulp. Just scattered all over the ground. And Pharaoh still said, no. Yeah, of course, granted, the only place protected was the land of Goshen where the Israelites are. But Pharaoh, he was still being stubborn. He said, nope, still not going to let him go. Oh, and then God sent locusts. These guys are going to be locusts today. God sent locusts, big old grasshoppers, swarms and swarms of grasshoppers, and they ate everything that was green that was still left on the ground. The green stalks growing, some of the fields that, the hell that had leveled the fields, the pieces didn't die right away. They ate that too. It just looked like a barren wasteland. And they said it's black. Everywhere you looked, the ground was black. There was so much locust. Because locusts are black grasshoppers. The land was black everywhere. And they just went through, munched and destroyed everything. Even some of the people are starting going to Pharaoh now and says, hey, let's get these guys out of here. They're destroying, it's costing us everything. Pharaoh calls in Moses and says, okay, who wants to go? And he's like, the people need to go. He's like, all right. The men may leave, but not the women and children. The men can go out and worship. Because he knew if the women and children are there, the men would come back. Because Pharaoh didn't want to lose his free labor. Uh, but Moses goes, nope, we're taking everything. Property, men, women, children, everything. Pharaoh's like, nope, still can't go. The locusts go. God calls in a strong east wind and blows all the locusts out. And blows them all out. And then, Pharaoh said, okay, yeah, you get rid of the locusts, they can go. So God gets rid of the locusts. And then Pharaoh's like, locust is gone. Nah, you ain't going. And it says, okay. There it is. I lost my place. And then God went and he sent, and that sun that was shining in the land of Goshen, at this time was shining in Egypt too, because it shines everywhere. But God let the sun shine in Goshen. But in Egypt, it was black. Black as midnight when there's no stars. Completely and totally black. So black and dark you could feel it. And Pharaoh's finally like, all right, you and your people get out of here. Go. Take everything except for your herds. Leave your animals behind. Pharaoh's figuring, you know what, we need something to rebuild Egypt on. And Moses like, nope, we're not leaving them. We're taking everything, including our animals. And Pharaoh's like, no deal then. We can't do it. And Moses promised Pharaoh, he said, Pharaoh, you let him go, or the next plague will be so bad that even you will be begging us to leave. But we find out about that tomorrow. What plague, after all these plagues, what plague could be so bad that Pharaoh would be begging the Israelites to leave? Yeah. So we'll find out that tomorrow. Meantime, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.